Welcome to the Academy. Thank you, and welcome to the Academy. It's a while I've not been here, but I want to share with us briefly. You may not have an opportunity to travel the world. Maybe you come from Western Kenya, you come from Northeastern, but you may not travel across Kenya, let alone travel to other countries. But you can visit those countries online just by a map. And so today I want to take us around the world using a map. And I want to share my screen so that we are able to learn something. As we learn, I know that you are going to be, to learn something and appreciate what the resources that we have that we can actually use. And so look at my screen. This is the globe, okay? And this is something you can get on your Google account, on your Gmail, and you can navigate and learn something. So I want to start us from Africa. This is Africa. And I want us to appreciate Africa is, look at it, it's like it's divided into three. You have the upper part, which is this area, the Sahara Desert. And it's really a desert, a real desert. Okay, just look at it. It's a real desert, which explains why water is valued on this side. And this goes until you find Egypt there, you find part of Israel, you see Jerusalem, you see Sudan, Chad, Niger, Mali, Algeria, Western Sahara, Mauritania. Those areas are are serious deserts. Now come to the middle and you see a very green area, this area, very green. And now, like I'm posting from Kenya, I just want to show you how Kenya is not really a very green place compared to DRC in the area around Central Africa Republic. These areas are so green. And so it tells you that you don't need to really die in the place where you are born. You can go, you can travel across the world and go and visit other countries and know. And now specifically in Kenya, you find again that Kenya has just spots of green. Otherwise, the rest of Kenya is dry. You see, this is northeastern Garissa, this area of Kambani, very dry. Yeah, but that's not to paint a bad picture, not to say that dry areas have nothing. I have personally been privileged to travel across the northeastern, and really that is where Kenya is going. Now, after we have seen Africa, the other part, look at South Africa, area of South Africa down here, Swatini, and now that's the new name. It used to be called Swaziland. And look at South Africa, Pretoria, this area. Then look at Botswana. Botswana does so well with African cattle. They grow meat, they farm and export meat, actually. And so that is to say that it doesn't mean that if it's a desert, now there's nothing that can happen there. And these countries actually in the Southern Africa, or Southern Africa, they do so well. In Namibia, it's a very strong currency, has minerals. Botswana equally. Look at Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is greenish, and Zimbabwe does so well in agriculture and farming. You remember there has been tug of war, especially with the former president, the late Mugabe on the issues of the White Islands in that country. Now look at, this is Saudi Arabia, and this is Egypt. This is Oman, Yemen. Let me just expand it so that you can see it clearly. Now, this is where, now if you're in Kenya, there has been stories of people going to Saudi Arabia. Now this is Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia borders, on the other side, it borders Israel, it borders Jordan. Jordan is a country, it borders Iraq, Kuwait. And for those who are interested in traveling, maybe on pilgrimage to Egypt, you will travel to Egypt, Cairo. You see Cairo is around here, and then there is Alexandria. Now Alexandria is on the Mediterranean Sea. You see Cairo, you'd think from that map that Cairo is on the beach. No, Cairo is actually on the River Nile. This is Cairo, but there is Alexandria. Alexandria is where there's a Bible version of Alexandria or something, where it was written. And then we have the Suez Canal. So this Suez Canal is what now, if you are on this side and you want to cross over to the Arabian side of Egypt, you will cross the Suez Canal, and then you come on this side. So on this other side, this is still Egypt though. This is still Egypt. You have the Sharm el Sheikh. It's a wonderful beach, a wonderful tourist destination for holiday. It's a coastal city. We have Dahab, we have St. Catherine. This is the area where there is the Mount Sinai or Mount Sinai. You can see if I expand, this is just a mountain. You see this area, this is mountainous area and a big desert. And so from there, you go to, if you are traveling, just a moment, if you are traveling to Israel, you will be coming at the Taba. I'm looking at the Taba border. The Taba border is here. So you see the Taba border. So you'll come from Cairo, then you come to Mount Sinai, which is in St. Catherine, and then you'll travel by road to Taba border. Now at the Taba border, then you'll cross and you get into Israel. So you see at this border, you are able to see several countries from there. If you are there, you are able to see actually 4 countries. You're able to see Israel, you're able to see Jordan, you're able to see, this is the border around this place. So on this point, you're able to see Egypt, the Egypt side, you're able to see, this is Saudi Arabia, this is Jordan, and this is Israel. And so that is just for you to learn something. And then now when you come down, you have seen the Saudi Arabia. This is where Dubai is. Now you find Dubai is a coastal city also, though very high temperatures. You come to Dubai, is on the Persian Gulf. Now Persian Gulf is just a part of the Indian Ocean. On this, when you come to the lower side, it will be the Indian Ocean that we know, but now it is the Arabian Sea. Okay. And so you see how interesting the waters are. You see the way the world is so beautiful. The earth is so beautiful. I don't want to say the world because world is something else. And so you see the Red Sea is just part of the Indian Ocean that we know. Go now, as you go, you give it a new name. And so the Red Sea is just a breakaway, and it comes almost flowing to the Mediterranean Sea on the other side. And that is Italy. Around Italy, that's where there is the Istanbul. Then now you come to Oman. I was showing you where the Dubai is. Dubai is somewhere here. And so you come down. This is India. So if you're in Kenya and we're just overseeing, you're looking straight to India. This is China. This is Russia. Russia is fighting with Ukraine. This is Ukraine. Yeah. This is France, Portugal. Now, you may always think when you hear France, Portugal, you think they are in the same place with with US and all that. We say Western world, but I just want to show you that you see where the US is. I mean, is quite apart. Yeah, so that's another continent. This is the United States of America. We have Canada, Mexico. Yeah, so it's a world apart, though they are Western in the sense that they are up here and they do many things together. They should be in the north if you are in Africa. I don't know why they are called said to be in the west. Then now you look at come down now. You look at the map now. You have Far East. If you hear somebody going to Far East, it's talking about Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, down in this area. And then you see how far Japan is, South Korea. And then coming down also, you will see Australia or Australia. Yeah, Australia is a big country. I would say a continent. And where is Melbourne? Melbourne is the capital of Australia. I'm just trying to open it up so that you have Sydney here. You have Sydney, which is on the coast, is a coastal city. We have capital, Australian capital. Yeah, so then now when you go down again, you will now see New Zealand, which actually the farthest, New Zealand. And I wanted to see, as you look at it, you see most of the world or of the earth is actually water. And so when you are in Kenya and you want to travel, say, to the US, you can imagine how the stopovers that you'll have. I know there's a direct flight now, the KQ, but ideally, if you are going by Emirates, you'll first go to the UAE. If you are going by KQ, you'll go straight. And so there are many, it's a long journey because of the distance, as you can see. Now, so I want to narrow down now to Kenya and just to show us the many opportunities that are around us. Let me come to Kenya. Yeah, look at Kenya. Such a, let me put it straight and look at it. Look at Kenya now. Look at Kenya. Maybe you live in the western side of Kenya and you have never been to Nairobi. And you must not necessarily come to Nairobi and live in Nairobi. You can live in any other parts of Kenya. You can go and live in Mandera. You'll find opportunities there. You see Mandera, though it is a whole lot of dry area, but you can supply food items there. Yeah, you can supply food items there. You can travel to Moyale. You can go to Moyale. Let us see Moyale. Sorry. Let us see Moyale. Now, Moyale is a border town. And when you are in Moyale, you realize that you are just across next to Ethiopian border. And in such areas, I've been to Moyale myself, and I've seen that there are many things you can supply in Moyale. You can get shoes also you can get, purchase shoes from Ethiopia. They do very good leather shoes and bring back, and you can take food items to the border. I've also seen many people who have come from down Kenya who are working in the northeastern, and sometimes you see, because of culture shock and all that, people are not able to eat food that is made from the other side. Yeah, so you can also go there and establish yourself and sell food items in Moyale or Marsabit, and so that you target people from down Kenya. And so when you take this journey, just online adventure, you'll be able to learn and appreciate that indeed you have limited yourself to your village, but yet there are so many things that are good that you can. Let me take you to the western side of Kenya. Kisumu, Kisii area, Migori. It's a wonderful place to be. I was the other week in Homa Bay, Kisumu, and we were with people who come from central Kenya, and they were wondering how beautiful that area is, far from what they have always known and always said, oh, there's a lot of poverty in that area. We were in Homa Bay, and it's a wonderful place. Agriculture is doing well, and there are many things that you can enjoying fish there. And I want just to challenge you to take an opportunity and travel across the country and be able to appreciate cultures and to learn something that you have never known. You know, when you learn how people live elsewhere away from you, you come to appreciate cultures. And as you travel and you see the beautiful things that are being done in other places, in other countries, you appreciate life, and actually you even know God more. And so that's my challenge for you, and I hope you have learned something. So thank you very much. Even as I will be doing another video shortly, I want to plead with you to subscribe to the channel that we may learn together.